What is going on, guys? I am the FD Guru, bringing to you guys a Week 10 NFL video for the main slate on Sunday. This video is going to have another Guru Credit promo code for you guys. I just ask that you like the video and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any other videos that I make because I do a lot of giveaways as well. So go over to my website. If you're new to the site, these credits get you memberships and lineups throughout the site. You get free credits when you make an account. You can also get more if you put in this promo code, which is takedown in all caps, because that is our goal for week 10 here. Let's get a takedown. And then if you hit apply coupon, it will say coupon successfully applied, and you'll get those free 20 Guru credits. So we still have a few days to really look at injury status, practice on Thursday, practice on Friday, and you get a better idea. But there are some key questionable guys I will note in this video. Some great matchups. I'm going to be doing a value play, one for each position as I usually do. And hopefully these guys can pan out and help you build a nice, strong FanDuel lineup. So for quarterback, they obviously inflated Justin Fields' price, but for good reason. The guy has been cooking over the last few weeks. 8,300, it's pretty expensive. I probably wouldn't be spending up on Fields here if he didn't have an elite matchup. This is like the best possible matchup for any, versatile quarterback in Justin Fields. At home against the Detroit Lions, their defense stinks. 29th against the pass, 31st against the rush. Overall, ranked dead last through the first 9 weeks of the season. Fields should continue this, strong play, all this momentum. Had a career game last week against the Dolphins, 178 rushing yards, 42 fantasy points. And then he had great weeks before that too, 24, 26, 8,300, he's up there now, but he has a good chance of scoring the most fantasy points at the quarterback position this week. So I still like rostering him. It's just a phenomenal matchup against these Lions. He should be able to do whatever he wants, whether it's running the ball or throwing the ball or a little bit of both. Running back, let's just spend down here. A couple of questionable guys we do want to keep an eye out on are both running backs in this Cowboys and Packers game. There could be value there if either Aaron Jones or Elliott are ruled out. If Aaron Jones is out, obviously A.J. Dillon would be a huge play. If Elliott's out, Pollard would be a huge play at 7K. If both guys are healthy, they're both like two-back running back systems, and they're all four of them are 7K. I would just fade all four. But if one of these guys is out, that would open up some value for sure. But right now, I like Singletary at 5,600. The game script here at home, they should be running this ball more so in the second half. They're 9.5-point favorites. I do think they get ahead of the Vikings here early. Singletary at 5,600. It's not expensive at all. He is their number one running back. They do have Nyheim Hines, but he's more of a third down passing guy. Singletary should be, they have James Cook, the rookie, too, but he's not really in a solidified role. Singletary is still their guy. He's the first and second down back. If they have the ball within the 5-yard line in the red zone, he's going to have a good chance of getting 1 or 2 touches to score a touchdown. So this is just a good play. He had 4 catches last week, 4 catches 3 weeks ago. So he can get involved in the passing game, too. Whether it's 8 to 15 rushes, he should see 2 to 5 catches too. It's just a good value play at 5,600. If he can get in the end zone too, that's just a bonus. We really only need 8 to 12 fantasy points out of him, and I think he has a good chance of doing that against this Vikings team on Sunday. Wide receiver, let's go back to Amon-Ra St. Brown of the Lions. He was my favorite play last week and was a big disappointment. Had a great matchup against the Packers. 9 targets. He was still involved. He only caught 4 of those. It's very, unrealistic to think he's going to, have more targets or have more drops than receptions. He had 5 drops. I don't know if they're drops, but, targets where he doesn't catch it. He had 5 of them with only 4 catches. That doesn't happen often. If you look at his game log, he catches most of his targets. So we can expect, 8 to 12 targets again here on Sunday. They don't have TJ Hawkinson. They traded him away. He's obviously their number 1 guy. I do think the Bears get ahead in this game. They should have to develop a passing game. I think St. Brown is worth another look here. I think he was $7,100 last week. Loved that price. I love the price at $200 cheaper to $6,900. If you're kind of fed up with his inconsistencies, maybe just put him in as a tournament guy, but I do think he should be on your radar. I'm probably still going to play him in cash games as of right now. Tight ends, look at Dalton Schultz. It's no coincidence that the last 2 weeks have been his most productive weeks in the last month or two because Dak Prescott came back. Cooper Rush didn't really throw his way. Prescott loves throwing to Schultz. He has a couple of years experience throwing to him. 5,500 is a good play. As I always say, tight end is a toss-up. You really got to get lucky with a touchdown if you go, below 6K. I think Schultz is worth it here. He should get another, 5 to 8 targets, 4 to 6 catches. And really at 5,500, like Singletary, he needs to just get like 8 fantasy points would just be fine at the tight end position. If you do have the money, I do think this week is a good week to spend up for Travis Kelce, just because the tight ends are so tough to predict below Kelce. 8,500, he could have a big game at home against the Jaguars. I did say that Justin Fields has a good chance of being the highest projected quarterback this week. If any guy is going to get in his way, it's Patrick Mahomes at home against the Jaguars. You could go with Mahomes too. If you want to pair them up, if you have that kind of salary, it's definitely worth it. It's just a matter of how much money you have remaining when all said is done in your lineup. So Kelce, definitely worth it this week. I don't always say that. This week, I do think if I do have the money, I will be spending up at Kelce. If you want to save $3,000, I like Dalton Schultz too at 5,500. Defense, I love the Titans here. This is the lowest over-under of the week in Tennessee. I think it's like 37. It's wicked low. The Broncos fucking stink. Russell Wilson stinks. His price now on FanDuel $6,900. Just a disappointment all around for this Broncos team. The Titans just played great football against the Chiefs. They really should have won that game last week. But, to hold the Chiefs offense to 20 points is a major feat. The 4 weeks prior to that, 17, 17, 10, and 10 points given up. They've been really producing. I love this play here. Kind of like tight end, it's a little bit of a lucky position. The defense just needs to, luckily maybe get a scoop and score or a pick six. But overall, I do think the Titans defense is in a good spot to make some plays against this putrid Broncos offense. That'll do it for this week's video, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Like the video. Put that promo code in Takedown on my website. 20 free Guru credits. Let's get after it this week. Until next time, I am the FD Guru, and I am signing off. See ya.